Today we're going to make a beautiful little pendant made with a seashell. You're going to need a shell that already has a hole in it. If you're not sure how to do that, check out our other video on how to put holes into a seashell with no drill. To start out with, we need about 48 inches of our 0.8mm cotton twine. So I just measure that out. Then we can thread our seashell onto the twine. Then we are just going to find the middle by putting the two ends together and following it to the other end. So pop your seashell down on a table or something so that you can work on the wrap. We're just going to bring both pieces of twine down and overlap them. We've got the right hand one on the underneath and the left hand one going over the top. Now with this underneath part, or the one that is on the left now, we bring it upwards and across the other pieces of twine. Then with the right hand piece we bring that upwards over the other piece, and then under all these pieces in the middle and up the hole there on the left. It makes a nice even knot there with two loops that pull tight as you pull on the threads. And as you pull it up there, just work with them and make sure that the knots are going to be up nice and tight next to the shell. Now we're going to do the second stitch the same as the first, so you'll have another chance to see it now. So just bringing our cords down again and crossing them over, and we've got the left one coming over the top. Now we're going to grab this left one here and bring it up and over the other cords. And then with the right one, we bring that one up over the other cord, and then it goes underneath all the middle ones and comes up the hole on the left hand side. Then you can pull that one nice and tight as well. So this makes a nice little tight weave to hold your pendant there. It looks quite cute just on its own like that, but I thought I'd like to chuck a bead on here as well. You do need a bead with a big enough hole that you can pop your twine through. Preferably you would have a bead with a bigger hole, like a 2mm hole. I don't have one at the moment, so I am just using my bead reamer and just making this hole big enough. This is an 8mm bead and it had a 1mm hole, so I'm just making it a little bit bigger. This twine is sort of meltable, so I can melt it together a little bit, but just be very careful you don't burn yourself if you're using this twine. Probably better to use a bead with a bigger hole. I'm just bringing my twine through the hole. Pulling the bead down to the bottom. Like I said, it's optional to put a bead on. If you don't want to, it will be fine and look cute with a little bit of the wrap on there as well. Now we're just going to do the same wrap. So I'm going to just do 2 stitches on the top as well. Just holding your twines out again. So we've got the left hand one coming over the top of the right hand one. Now with this underneath part, or the one that is on the left now, we bring it upwards and across the other pieces of twine. And then with the right one, we bring that one up over the other cord, and then it goes underneath all the middle ones and comes up the hole on the left hand side. And the last stitch is just the same again. Pulling it nice and tight. So I like to pull it nice and slowly and just pulling it upwards as you go so that it ends up near the bead to be able to hold it up there nice and tight. Then you can decide if you would like to put an adjustable sliding knot or just a normal knot on your pendant.